Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 16th to the 22nd of September. Wow, what a week we're coming through here. And it's all about the moon, basically, this week. All about hidden emotions, bringing some real power to oneself. And the good thing is this moon is coming through Pisces. In a way, it's good. It's a double-edged sword for you. You may feel like it's a very draining week, but it certainly gets a lot out of you and gets some things moving on in the direction that you so want. Because we have that eclipse that's happening on the 17th and the 18th at the beginning of the week, the eclipse of the lunar eclipse, and then we got the supermoon on the 18th, which comes through Pisces and goes into, we're in Virgo season, so it's really productive for you, really. And then we have the equinox at the end of the week, so it's all about sort of transformation this week. Absolutely. Yes, it could be a little bit draining on you, and this is possibly one side of things you just need to keep an eye on, really, more than anything else. Let's just see what's going on with your overall energies. Yeah, I've seen this in every sign so far. There's huge amounts of emotions that's being brought up to the surface on in our connection relationships with the world that is around it, and some of it is breaking into your world a little bit. But the majority of it is actually standing up to the rest of the world. And yeah, sometimes it could be a little bit draining, but generally I think it's really empowering for you more than anything else. In your future, in your financial side, this is playing on to your future. This is really, it's almost as if like you've got options and then several doors closes and it's kind of go, there's no more options. That's it. That's where I should be going. And it becomes really defined for you more than anything else. Let's just see. Yeah, seven of wands. That really epitomizes what I was just explaining. On your relationship side, it's built upon the 6 of wands, which is all success, your success, and you've got to take that success in both hands and sort of going, I want to live it. And there is a little bit where sometimes, you know, people may want to sort of like try and trigger you and stuff like that. It may affect you slightly on your emotional side, but on your financial side, it's sort of saying, you know, through this success, I'm now taking this wand and that's that door. I'm going after it, and you should be really going after it. Let's just see what's going on in your relationship side. You've got the karmic path here. It's standing tall. It's sort of like be careful not to take on too much in the world. I think that's what it's trying to say there. I think there's a good lesson there that you're going through this week, a learning of understanding of not taking on the woes and worries of the entire world, because you can help so much more when you be a little bit more specific about where you put your energy, your love and your emotions into things, and the world becomes a better place because of it. Let's just see on the universal energy. Yeah, that's playing out. That's really sort of like very consistent as well, asking you to get involved in your past self. Your past self is playing out there as well. There's a lot that's pushing back against the world here. And it seems like an emotional sort of stance you're taking that is really, it's good. It's really empowering for you, and you know, avoids any sort of complications. And your future self here, it's really looking to the future. I think there's something that needs to get sorted out this week. And once it does, it's going to make something that's a lot clearer for you in the next sort of like 2, 3, 4 weeks in the future. You know, it clears a long path for you, as it were. What's the lesson to be learned out of this week? What's the message for this week? Here, every journey starts with the first step. So this is about a long-term journey in relationship side, emotional sort of side of life. It's certainly a long-term sort of thing. Yeah, you get the 6 of swords here on your karmic path. There's certainly a thing that you're learning about that you need to concentrate on your journey. And even when we're in a couple, you're never on their pathway, or they're never actually on your path. Your two paths are maybe next to each other, but you always have your path that no one else can have, and you've got to follow your path. That's a little bit of what I get out of this sort of scenario here. Look at that. You know, the universe is sort of saying, it's bringing in sort of good quality stuff, just learning not to be overpowered. And I said, I think this decisions that you're making this week, and it could be a decision about you and how you engage in life, if you're not respecting yourself enough, or if you're asking too much of the world around you, and maybe you need to look at that side as well. Whichever side it is, it's certainly bringing in a higher connection to yourself, but a higher connection to someone else as well. In the past, you get the Three of Wands. Yeah, I think you've waited around, and as I say, I think you've been umming and ahhing and umming and ahhing and umming and ahhing, and it's becoming basically pretty clear the pathway which you should be going on, which is a beautiful gift for you. You've now got 2 sixes on the table here, on this side here, and the sixes is like one triangle that's facing down, one triangle that's going up, and it is like the yin and the yang and the mechanics of it all. It's almost like a judgment or something, and this is where I think you're giving yourself a really good, you're creating for yourself a gift. And this gift is opening up to a beautiful and glorious pathway in front of you through the decisions that you're making at the moment, in the way in which you engage and you're looking for love in the world that is around you. And actually now, rather than umming and ahhing, starting to make that choice. And I think this choice here has been a long time coming. And it's now here. It's really all coming on your doorstep. And you get the Nine of Wands. Did I talk about that at the beginning? Yes, I think I did. And, you know, this is what is the approach of it, of what you should be doing is you should be having, you know, the Nine of Wands, which is those sort of qualities that you have for yourself. You know, you're not gonna put up with second best. No, was it you? I'm not too sure it was anymore. But I think that's what you should be doing here. You know, you really should have your standards and you should apply them in your life. Yes. It does fly in a bit of face to that, actually. And maybe that's something that you do need to reassess. It depends on where you're coming from more than anything else. But this journey starts now. And it's taking you from somewhere which may have just been very too stagnant. And now you're moving on to places that are much more joyous and vibrant for you. Let's just see what's going on your financial side. You've got the karmic path here, which plays into your past. It's obviously something that you've been working on for some time. The universal energy is, it's not moving. It's basically sort of saying either you get in or you get out to the world around you. So it's being very concerned with quality rather than quantity, synchronicities around you. Past self is doing a similar sort of thing to your universe. Therefore, I think you're applying a lot of rules and regulations about what you want and how you're going to go forward for your job and your business and your projects. Your future self here, that plays into the future, but it also plays into this of realizing that this is what I should be doing. And I think this is why these two energies here, the universal energies and the past self, is almost sort of like standing there like pillars of to sort of say, you know, no, look, this is where we should be going. This is what we should be doing. And this future self is sort of like kind of, you know, is all about sort of following what you should be doing. Okay. And the lessons that come out of this week here. You know, you can't run away from yourself. When you know it inside you, you know. You know, I know when inside me when I know. And there's no getting away from that. And I think that's where actually you build a lot of strengths within your life. On your karmic path, on your financial side, you get the King of Wands, a lot of wisdom here. And it's bringing from the past through judgments as well of how you've got to where you are today. And having those sort of like, those pillars of standards, that's what I was talking about. And you've got to apply them within your life. Yeah, it's only going to provide a lot of happiness for you. Happiness after difficulty. And the difficulty part is choosing our standards, choosing how we want things. You know, what sort of company we want to work for. At the beginning, you know, you may not, on your beginning of your career path, you may not be in that luxury position to choose things. But you've got to choose a company where you learn and you know, and then you can choose another company that actually is more in alignment because you've got more value, as it were. That's the sort of thing that comes out of it. Curiosity from your past. I think you've been very curious. Yes. There is also this eclipse thing that's going on here in the background on the Eight of Cups. And this is what we've got at the beginning of the week. And I'm not sure if, do you know what? I think this like, it could well be something that comes up from the past that actually you thought dead, done and dusted with, that was no more, that was never going to be here. And now it's sort of turning up in your doorstep. And I think you should be curious about it. And in the future, you get an Empress card, makes you very attractive. There's a possibility here of something that comes in from the past, as far as I can tell, that sort of like makes you kind of go, yeah, that's exactly it. Right, let's get on that. Let's get on that. And your future self is bringing a lot of things in from different areas of life to make this happen for you. And as you do bring in a lot of things, it's going to create a lot of attention around you. And then you get the King of Cups out the top, from the King of Swords to the King of Cups. This is straight up a Pisces card in a way. It's converting your emotions into reality. And that's what the Empress does, really. You know, she's sat on this log that looks like a heart shape. She has control over her emotions. And the King of Cups enormously does. And I think it's where you have the control over your emotions, that you're going after what you should be living, and having real high standards for what you should be living. Let's just see what's going on with the Lightseers card. Yeah, clarifications on your relationship side. Look at that, with all those wands, you get the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I think this is you know the pathway, as I said, and you are off on a mission in life on your relationship side to really engage with your future and create something that is going to be absolutely beautiful. Look at that. With the Six of Swords, you get the Seven of Wands. Again, you got the Seven of Wands. It's all about you. It's revelation. What I like about this card as well is you get that one there that's trying to pop your bubble. And that powerful light that is within you, that strength that you have within you, going after that, I think it's this gift that you're giving yourself. Stay strong and stay true to you. Look at that with the Eight of Wands now. Real progressional sort of stuff happening here, and I think that's what that is all about. I think in your future self, it's like you're giving yourself the authority to fall in love. You're finally sort of saying it's okay. After a long time that you've been waiting to fall into love with someone, or find someone who's completely in alignment with you, it's almost as if like you're giving yourself the nod of the head to say, yeah, you can now. You can now. You can start manifesting what you want, going from procrastination to manifestation. And I think this is what this gift is what you're giving in the way of the Six of Cups in your future. Yeah, you're giving yourself strength. You're giving yourself the authority. That's what it seems to be like, your future self. From understanding here of not carrying the entire world upon your shoulders and going after your own light, this is where you create that strength to start manifesting what you want in the future. And with the Nine of Wands, you get the Nine of Pentacles. 9 is the ultimate number. 1 times 9 is 9. 2 times 9 is 18. That's 1 and 8. That's 9. 27. That's 2 and 7. That's 9. 36. 45. 54. 63. Whichever way you go, you end up at 9. And it's the kingpin number. And I think this week here, you are learning something that's incredibly kingpin within your relationship side. It makes you incredibly focused on this goal that's happening in the next sort of 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and it's giving you that strength to go and live it, and recognizing what is available to be manifested into existence. On your financial side, let's just see what's going on with that. You get the Three of Swords. Okay, I get this. It's not a bad thing because this is on your financial side, right? You get the Three of Swords, and as I said with this card here, having control over your emotions, and this card here, having control over your emotions, and this card here. It's whatever way you goes here. I think there's something amazing coming through into your life, but you need to. What I'm getting is like you're realizing not to fool yourself by getting carried away too quickly. And it's not that it's not exciting. It certainly is very exciting here, but it's what you deserve. And you shouldn't be worried about not getting it or not living it. I think that will stop you, and that is the part that's could be bringing you, down. And it's only you here that's going to do this. So I wouldn't, if I was you, Pisces. Don't hold back. Look at that. Success is within your grasp. It's on your karmic path to do this. It's on your karmic path. It is so fulfilling, and it seems like there's something coming back that's crowning your glory. And with the Ten of Cups, you get the Seven of Cups. Did we have the Seven of Cups elsewhere? No, we didn't. I thought we did. Revelation for you in connection to the outside. And I think it's revealing this, the Eight of Cups. I think it's bringing something from the past that actually becomes evident. As I was saying to you, it's like you have this door, that door, that. Oh no, it's this door there that I should be going through. Was I saying that to you? I think I was. And that's what that's all about. That Seven of Cups there. It's becoming so evident for you in the pathway that you should be going down. With the Ace of, with the Eight of Cups, you get the Ace of Wands. This is playing into that energy there, into your karmic path. There's something in your past that is striking your curiosity again, and it could be on the 17th and 18th, you know, to do with the eclipse around that period there, which brings something to the past. Look at that, and then you get Judgment with the Empress card. This is a really very, very powerful moment for you that opens some very powerful doors in a way that you now can actually start creating your wealth because you're emotionally engaged in a way that's not overwhelming. It's really empowering more than anything else. And it is the evident path. It's going after what is good for you and what sits right for you. In the top, you've got 3 9s in the top now, at the top of this week here. On your financial side, with the King of Cups, you get the 9 of Swords. I think this is where you have a choice here, Pisces. You have a choice on your financial side, and it's all emotionally driven. Do not allow your emotions get the better of you. As I said, some of it was coming in and what have you into your life. I wouldn't let it get the better of you. There you go, Pisces. Thanking you very much for being with us. Do appreciate all the support you give this channel for the YouTube system. Hope you get the best out of these readings. Hope you enjoy the energy readings we do on here as well. In the meantime, I will see you soon. Don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.